Hello and welcome back to another episode here on Somerset Farm, where as you can see we have a HGV here with a low loader, and I've just been loading it up. That's not what I wanted to do. In fact, now that I've done it, it absolutely is. Right, let's lower that one and sure it's as far back as I can get it. Drop it off there. Looking at that, that looks really weird. Let's push that back to where it was, which was about there. So you can tell that there is quite a lot of equipment now going from the farm. This is in preparation for things moving to the next one. That plough doesn't look too happy. What is wrong with this plough? There, you can lean against the back. So yeah, obviously I'm not going to be driving this truck. It's going to be going and delivering all this stuff. But what we're going to do today is I'm waiting for a delivery of a potato harvester, because our fields, field 28 and field 34, are ready to have the tops removed. So if we do remove tops, yeah, they're ready basically. Yeah, that's all there is to it. So I'm going to send this guy off towards the new farm, and hopefully the potato harvester will arrive very soon. But I'll see you guys in just a second. Okay guys, the lorry is away. I'm getting tired of this truck. This truck's not going to come with us to the next farm, by the way. We will just magically change it for something else when we move, but I'm going to use it today. It doesn't actually like going in a straight line, this truck. That's not the camera that's doing that. This truck does actually sit kind of squint, crabs down the road. Otherwise, really, really well done mod. It's just the mechanics of the mod that let it down. But it's very pretty. But the harvester has been delivered down here. As you can see, very, very large harvester. Don't ask how it actually got in here. I don't want to talk about it. It was a mess. I mean, things like that. That's why this pickup truck will not be making a return in the next series. I just want to point out, I have it as a pickup truck, but you can't put the cover on the back. I just prefer it without. So what we're going to do is, what is actually the right way of getting into this thing? Up this ladder here, yes. Let's start it up, unfold it. It takes about a week to unfold, which is fine. That's it, ready? Lower everything down. This thing is a beast. There we go, harvesting potatoes. These things, generally in my experience, are incredibly slow but fill up incredibly fast. I do like the fact that it's got turnable tracks in the back. It's a nice little feature. I've seen similar vehicles to this in real life, not this particular one, because this thing's huge. I've seen a smaller version of this that just had wheels, and when I say smaller, that's relative. It was still absolutely massive. But that was quite cool. Can I? Does that pipe have to be out? That's gonna make it awkward. Um, Naturally, with the size of this machine and the likes, we are going to have some loss to the crop. That's just the way of it. Especially with areas like this where I think I'm actually going to get caught on that tree. Almost. Come on. There we go. Just force our way past it. And now we're like fully stuck. That's somewhat problematic. Oh, we're actually stuck in the ground. Come on. Where do those tracks go? Maybe that'll help. Slightly. Nope. Well, I'll power on through with this. Once we get a couple of headlands, then I'll do that off camera, because as you can see, it's going to be a bit of a nightmare. And I'll bring you guys back into a time lapse of us doing the rest of this field. See you guys in just a second. Okay guys, that took a little bit longer than forever, but it's all done now, and I now want to never do that again and possibly burn the next potato harvester I see. But I had a bit of trouble loading into our HGV trailer in the sense that the HGV trailer is too tall. So I, as you've seen in the time-lapse, opted to dump the potatoes on the ground, and that gave me the opportunity to show off this beast of a wheel loader. This thing is enormous, and I love it in all sorts of ways. It's beautiful. I need to own one of these. I don't really have a reason to, but I need to. Now I could use my little New Holland there with that front loader bucket, but that front loader bucket only holds like 1,000 litres, whereas this one, let me get rid of that map, this one holds 6,500. As you will see, right, come on, look at that. For some reason, Farm Simulator just doesn't do 100% of buckets. It refuses. I have a feeling this is not going to take very long at all, although over there in the latter half of the time lapse you'll see the enormous pile of potatoes that we have in that field. This thing almost lifts a load's worth of potatoes itself. Let's maybe try and not tip the trailer over. Because I think the potato harvester, I didn't really pay any attention, but I think it holds something like 9,500 litres. Yeah, on the next map we're definitely going to have to upgrade our equipment to the bigger, shinier stuff like this, because I want one of these, and it's not even that expensive as default out of the shop. Now, narrative reasons, I decided to not pay for leasing on this, unlike the potato harvester and that truck that we had at the start of the episode. I have paid the actual proper store prices for leasing those, because I plan on making a lot of money off of this. I hope. I really hope. I don't want to change the price of how much we're going to make. But yeah, at least everything from this field is going to fit in the trailer. That was something that did worry me a little bit. I've got all these machines lying about here. So let's get, for now we'll just jump out here, we'll leave the beacons on, we'll be back in a second. Only 47%, but that's all out of this one field. 37,622 litres of potatoes. Not an awful lot on the grand scheme of things, but definitely more than we would have got out of this field if we'd done it as wheat. Now I just need to take this back down to the farm somehow without crashing, like that. Yes. Power through. In case you're wondering, I between the first cut of the episode and here, I actually did have to disable realistic physics for vehicles because the potato harvester was getting stuck constantly every 2 seconds, and I have also turned off the crop damage so you can drive over the crop without damaging it for now, because I was losing too much crop, which is not what I wanted. There's the potato harvester there. I hate it with a passion. It's a good machine. I hate doing potatoes. The only reason I'm doing them is because I wanted to do something different, and I didn't really fancy doing beets. Those trees have grown some more. Good. But that field is ready, so I made a mess of that bit. That field is now actually ready to sell, but we're not going to worry about that right now. What I want to show you guys just now, I've mentioned it in the previous episode, but I didn't show you guys up close to it, and I actually have no idea how it works, is this here. This is our potato washer. It's very loud. So I don't know if I can just tip here and it will take it, or what will happen. I'll give that a shot. If I can't figure it out, I will do a jump cut. No, I'm not getting that. I'm not getting a prompt. What have I done? This is maybe not the best setup to use. Maybe it tips at the side here. I'll give that a shot. I get the distinct impression that the... No, messed that up. That the bit to the far left of where we are just now is for emptying the potatoes back out. Oh, dolly trailers. Yeah, I'm not going to prompt there either, so what I'll do is I will take a chance, tip this out here, move it into the field, and we will probably just have to load it up with the wheel loader, which is fine. But what I want to just have one huge pile of tatties. Sorry, potatoes. My Scottish is coming through there. Yeah, I want one big pile of tatties sitting there to see how much in total we have. I mean, that's a reasonable pile, but this pile is easily twice the size. Let me just position the trailer next to it, about there. I think I cleaned this machine not that long ago. But I'll get this trailer filled up and I'll bring you guys back once we have everything all loaded up. Okay guys, top tip for you. If you're going to use the potato washer, remember water. But if I walk up to it, or look at it, you can see that we've got 2,500 litres of washed potatoes. And I have put some potatoes in there, and obviously I've got some water. I leased a water trailer over there. If I push R, we get some nice shiny potatoes in there. And on that note, look at this pile. This is going to take a while. Yep, okay. We're not going to talk about that. Unfold tractor? What unfolds on this? Oh, the beacons. Cool. Yeah. That was the dog with its ears down. So obviously washing the potatoes is only half of it. We want to sort them as well. I will turn this off. There is some in the bucket here. That's looking fine. What about this? Right, the other thing we can do to try and speed up this process is speed up the time. Is that going to help any? No, it doesn't look like it's going to. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a bit of a jump cut. Some is going through. I'm going to do a bit of a jump cut, get things moving along with this. I'm also going to get a potato sorter, and I'll see you guys in just a moment. Okay guys, I've made a few machine shuffles. Oops. Changed a few machines around and had to get a conveyor belt for over here. That is a lot of washed potatoes. But yeah, it's taking a bit of fiddling out, so what I might do is I will release a how-to video on how to use the potato washer and sorter. I'll try and get that out today for you guys. I'll do my best. No promises on that one, but I'll do my best to get that one out today. Then again, I might have already released it. If I've already released it, go and check that out. But this is taking a good bit of faffing about to figure out how to get this all to work. And yeah, the key to it is it's a bit like the VGA in the sense that it has a processing time. This tractor is starting to run out of fuel. I'll have to bear that one in mind. But as you can see here, we're doing plenty of potatoes through here, and over this side, this is sorted potatoes. This tractor's also fairly low on fuel. What I'm not sure of yet is if I can actually use this bucket to empty this machine. I hope I can. But I'll show you before I even try. We have 2,152 washed potatoes, 414 litres of pig food, because this does sort out the rest as pig food. So what we're going to do here is, does this bucket fill up? It does indeed. I thought this bucket was only 1,000 litres, turns out it's 2. So for now, all I'm doing is putting this sorted potatoes, or premium potatoes, on the ground here. I will, once the wheel loader's free, I will load them into the big trailer that we have. I was not expecting to have another full bucket. But there's not much interest in going on with this. It's an awful lot of rinse and repeat. I'm sure you could set it up really efficient with the likes of conveyor belts. Is this going to fill the bucket again? It is. This is actually fairly efficient. Well, it's almost filled the bucket. Obviously, we're not going to be selling these today. So that would just be preposterous, right? So we'll turn that off there. We walk back over here. Conveyor belt is still working away. As you can see, we've got a huge pile here. Over on this machine, I'm pretty sure this trailer is full again. Not quite, but it is now. So I'm going to do a bit of rinse and repeat, and I'll probably finish this between episodes, because there is, like I said, quite a lot of repetition involved with this one. I need to move that truck. It's very much in the way. You don't need as much water as I first thought. You need a fair bit, mind you, but you don't need absolutely heaps of it. I'm glad I took the hedge out over here. Let's see if I can reverse right up on these. Not what you'd actually want to do, but it gets the job done. I'll take this back over, park it back under the potato washer, and I'll show you how we're looking over there. Now bear in mind, I am running it on ×15 speed, and the reason I'm going to end the episode here is purely because it's going to get dark. So before I load that back up, you can see this processes potatoes really quickly, in fact. But like I said, I'm going to leave this episode here for today, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. If you have, don't forget to hit that like button. If you are new to the channel, then of course you can always subscribe and ring that bell icon. That way you get notified of all future uploads and live streams. And you can also find me on Discord. The link to my Discord server is in the description below. Feel free to head over there. It's a good place to keep up to date with everything that's going on, where it be live streams or video uploads. There is an announcement channel there, and you can also chat to me there, as well as join in with the rest of the community. And you can also find me on Twitter. My Twitter name is on the screen just now. Feel free to head over there and drop me a follow. That'd be very much appreciated. And as always, I hope you have a wonderful day. I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.